Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. For today's video, the beer's courtesy of Gregory, mystery beer. Drink good beer with good friends. Drink good beer with good friends. So I don't recognize the tab, so I don't know what this. I have no idea what brewer this could be. Obviously, it's a mystery beer, so I don't know anything about it. But it does have a unique tab, so I don't know. No clues yet. Well, it pours like a stout. Seems to pour relatively dark and viscous. Further explanation. Hopefully I can provide a further explanation. Further research is necessary, is what I meant to say. All right. Come on. Right? It's great. All right. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty darn black. A little bit of brown, a little bit of red down here. About half a finger, 3/4 finger. Dark mocha head. But yeah, the beer is very dark. Some legs, not a lot of lacing sticking when I did that. Just kind of all slides back down. Interesting. Let's get into the aroma. It's got to have coffee. Like, I would be shocked if a brewery could get that much roast that it smells that much like coffee out of just malts. I really think this has coffee in it. It has to have coffee. I'm all in on coffee. This is a coffee stout. It has to be a coffee stout. There's no way it's not a coffee stout, unless it's like a coffee porter. But it's coffee. It's got to be a coffee stout. It's like, I don't know, 85% of the smell is coffee. I guess mixed in with a little bit of like dark chocolate. No, like it's coffee. Okay, I'll put it this way: 80% coffee. The other 20% is like chocolate, a little bit of just generic stoutiness, maybe even a little bit of roast that's separate from the coffee that the stout could kick out. Maybe it's just part of the coffee. It's hard to tell. It's so coffee roasty. It's so specific. The roast is so specifically coffee. Something else. I don't think it's like cinnamon. I don't know. All right. A little bit of alcohol maybe on the aroma. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Gregory. I really appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well. It's a pretty sweet stout. The coffee adds some nice balance to it. There's a woodiness, but I don't think it's barrel aged. I think it's more of that outdoorsy wood mulch kind of characteristic, which every time I say it, like, and I think I may have even said this in some videos before, I don't eat mulch. I smell mulch when I spread in, like if it rains or something, like, and it's fresh. But yeah, I don't eat mulch, so I don't actually know what mulch tastes like. But like this woodiness is non-barrel aged wood, and it has this earthy component, slightly nutty. So like to me, like something like a mulch makes sense to say. But yeah, there's the slightest bit of a nuttiness. Now, I don't think that there's an adjunct of nuts. It's got like a little bit of a nuttiness to it. For how sweet this is, perhaps lactose. I get a little bit of like a vanilla sweetness, so maybe lactose in it. I know the top's different than those Angry Chair ones, but Angry Chair uses lactose, and again, this seems to be a different brewery than Angry Chair. But I'm just thinking, so maybe the sweetness. I think you could get the sweetness without lactose, but I wouldn't be surprised since I'm getting the tiniest hint of vanilla and that sweetness, and maybe it's a lactose. So I'm going to say it's a coffee milk stout, and the ABV is really hard for me because like it drinks big, but not like in a big boozy way. I love the level of coffee in this. This really hits the sweet spot for me in terms of level of coffee. It's got to be a good 8% alcohol, I think. I'd be really surprised if it was like 5 or 6. I'd be really surprised if it was double digits. So I'm kind of splitting the difference and saying 8. All right, so 8% coffee milk stout. Oh, this is like really easy to open. Good thinking on. That was a clever move, putting the tape like that. That's a good move. I've seen 2 words: stump and vanilla. Or sorry, sump and vanilla. Vanilla police strike again. I mean, I said a little bit of vanilla, but I thought it was lactose. All right, so it's perennial, sump, coffee stout, imperial stout with coffee and vanilla. Yo, 11.5% ABV. Man, I like I said, I would be surprised if it was double digits. It drinks big, but I would be surprised if it was double digits. I just don't taste the alcohol for 11.5. So the chances of anyone at the brewery watching this is astronomically low. But if there is anyone, well done hiding that ABV that well. What was it, 11.5? So yeah, I whiffed on that. Coffee origin, let's see, Sumatra. I'm just seeing if it does have natural process. Contains lactose. That's what I was almost positive. Yeah, I mean, I was off on the ABV while acknowledging great job hiding the ABV. I don't taste alcohol, which, I mean, like, other than it tastes like a beer, but like I don't taste ethanol at all. I don't really taste much alcohol like interwoven. So well done hiding the ABV, but I totally whiffed on that. Fair enough. Immediately knew coffee stout, so A+ on that. The sweetness with very minor vanilla, nailed the lactose. I don't taste much vanilla in this. So the Vanilla Police stands, I'll say a B. I did things amazingly. I totally whiffed on things. I don't taste a ton of vanilla, so I don't feel bad about that. So I'm going to say a B. But what do you guys say? Oh, Gregory. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. And again, thank you for your kindness, not only with the box, but just that card about Bruno. We got a couple of their cards, so it's out with some of his other stuff. So that was really rad, and I appreciate it. Thank you for the mystery beer. It's always super fun to do these, and yeah, I feel pretty good about it. So yeah, but where's the vanilla? Perennial. I should have the right brewery. I already forgot. Because I am dumb. But anyway, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. If you guys had this one before, how do you think I did? Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and on Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both of those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.